Alright, I'm going to demonstrate really quickly, hopefully, a voiceover feature in PowerPoint that will be a useful tool for those of you who want to flip a part of your classroom. This is, of course, just in its basics, you have to have PowerPoint, but when we're done, we can make a movie out of this PowerPoint and make that available on the web as well. So first of all, I'm just going to differentiate between three different slides here so that as we go through, you'll be able to see. I'm switching different slides. I'm not going to put a picture in. What am I doing? Slide 3. Okay, so I've got three slides here, and I'm going to voice over through my slideshow. Now I'm going to just do this as if I were talking about each slide live. But the cool thing is, the part of my voice that goes with slide 1 is connected to slide 1, and the same with slide 2 and slide 3. So if I decide later that slide 2 I don't like, I can delete slide 2, recreate it, or skip it entirely. I could add another slide in between there, or add 4 slides in between, and add voiceover, and I've still got something that I can work with, and I don't have to do slide 1 and slides 3 through 10, or however many I might have. So this is a really cool way to do it, although this is kind of new to me. The problem with voiceovers has often been having to get a perfect run through all the way through your movie or your video from beginning to end. So what we're going to do is switch over to slideshow up here. We're going to record the slideshow, and we're going to start from the beginning this time. Later you may only do it on a slide-by-slide basis when you're editing or adding in. And like I said, this is kind of new to me. I haven't played with this a whole lot. I'm going to leave these things on, and I'm going to start recording. So here's slide 1. Welcome to slide 1. I'm going to use the right arrow to go to the next slide. You can use any keyboard thing, but I'm looking for one that's kind of quiet because I don't want to record that. It is important to stop talking about slide 1 before you go to slide 2, and don't start talking about slide 2 until you get there, so that you can then make your edits later and it will still make sense to folks. So as I mentioned, waiting to slide 2 to talk about slide 2. We're now on slide 2, and so I'll talk about slide 2. PowerPoint recording is started up here in the left hand corner. I think you can see it's recording the time on this slide. Tells me how long I've got total. I'm going to go to slide 3. See, now I shouldn't have even said that. I'm going to go to slide 3. The introduction to the next slide might even be different, so in this case it's probably alright, but here's slide 3, and slide 3 is the end, and I think that's all there is to it. It doesn't tell you how to end it though, so that's a key thing to remember. Hit the escape key. Knowing Windows, there's probably 5 ways to do it, but that's the way I know works. I'm going to hit the escape key, and it takes a minute to save it. And now you'll notice that I have a little audio icon down here in the corner of each of these slides. Just to see how we did. Now this is always kind of funny to play a recording as someone is making a recording, so we'll see what this is like here. I'll try to be quiet. So to demonstrate quickly what your PowerPoint's going to look like, I'm actually going to start on slide 2 because I talked too long on slide 1. So if I select slide 2 here and then say from current slide, it will start my slideshow with the recordings that I recorded, including my voiceover and the amount of time that I stayed on each slide. So we'll click here. So as I mentioned, waiting to slide 2 to talk about slide 2. We're now on slide 2, and so I'll talk about slide 2. Here's slide 3, and slide 3 is the end, and I think that's all there is to it. It doesn't tell you how to end it though, so okay, so you can see how it advanced, and you can see that I talked too much. So now you're done with your PowerPoint, so you can file, save as, and give it a new name if you want to record it, as a new copy with your voice, or just click save and it'll save on top of it. I would do save as because I'm paranoid, and so I would give it a new name. I would probably come up with something like that, where I would always add that to the end of my file names or something if I was doing this regularly, which I may start doing. And there you have it. That's your that's how to add a voiceover to your slideshow. So now I come in here and I delete slide 2. It deletes that voice part that goes with slide 2. If I insert a new slide anywhere in here and I want to add a voice to it, I come over to slideshow, record slideshow, start recording from current slide, and then I could record some voice for this new slide that I just put in. Hit escape, and now I've got audio on that slide right there. You're done.